Tick-tock, tick-tock. The rhythmic pulse of time, ever present in my workshop, has been the backdrop of my life for as long as I can remember. I am the Clockmaster, keeper of time, guardian of seconds, minutes and hours. My hands, once steady and sure, now bear the tremors of age, much like the delicate gears I've tended to all these years. As I sit here, surrounded by the fruits of my labor, clocks of all shapes and sizes, from the grandest grandfather clock to the tiniest pocket watch, I can't help but reflect on the irony of my existence. I, who have devoted my life to measuring time, find myself at its mercy. It all began when I was just a boy, fascinated by the intricate workings of my father's pocket watch. I would spend hours watching the second hand make its journey around the face, marveling at the precision, the constancy. Little did I know then that this fascination would become my life's work, my passion, my curse. For what is a clockmaker but a futile attempt to control that which is uncontrollable? We create these machines, these ticking hearts, to give structure to the formless flow of existence. But in doing so, do we not shackle ourselves to an artificial construct? I remember the day I completed my masterpiece, a clock so precise it could measure time down to the millisecond. I thought I had conquered time itself. Oh, how foolish I was! For in that moment of triumph, I realized that I had become a slave to my own creation. Every second accounted for, every minute planned, every hour scheduled. Where was the joy in life when every moment was measured, quantified, and allocated? Yet I couldn't stop. The allure of perfection, the quest for absolute precision, drove me forward. I became known far and wide as the Clockmaster, the man who could sync the heartbeat of the world. Kings and queens sought my services, scientists marveled at my creations, and ordinary people entrusted their daily lives to the machines I built. But at what cost? As I ticked away the days in my workshop, life passed me by. I missed the laughter of children playing in the streets, the gentle rustle of leaves in the wind, the quiet moments of contemplation that come when one is not bound by the tyranny of the clock. Now, in the twilight of my years, I find myself questioning everything I've ever believed in. These clocks, these timekeepers, what purpose do they truly serve? Do they enrich our lives or merely remind us of our mortality? Are we not like the gears in these machines, turning endlessly until we wear down and stop? I look at my walls, covered in clocks of all kinds, pendulum clocks swinging in hypnotic rhythm, cuckoo clocks chirping their hourly songs, water clocks dripping away the seconds. Each one a testament to human ingenuity, and each one a memento mori, a reminder that our time is limited. But perhaps that's the point. Perhaps in our quest to measure time, we are really trying to make sense of our brief existence in this vast, indifferent universe. We create these markers, these milestones, to give meaning to the incomprehensible flow of eternity. As I sit here, listening to the symphony of ticks and tocks, I am struck by a realization. Time is not something to be conquered or controlled. It is to be experienced, savored, lived. Each second is a gift, each minute an opportunity, each hour a chapter in the story of our lives. I think of all the moments I've missed, obsessed with my craft, the sunrises I never saw, the conversations I never had, the loves I never pursued, all sacrificed on the altar of precision and punctuality. And for what? To create more efficient ways of watching life slip through our fingers? But it's not too late. Even now, with my hair grey and my hands shaky, I feel a stirring in my soul. A desire to break free from the chains I've forged for myself, to step out of my workshop and into the world, to feel the sun on my face and the grass beneath my feet. I stand up, my joints creaking in protest, and walk to the window. Outside, the world goes on, heedless of the artificial divisions we impose upon it. The sun doesn't check a watch before it sets. The flowers don't wait for a bell to bloom. Nature moves to its own rhythm, one that cannot be captured by gears and springs. For the first time in years, I open the window. The fresh air rushes in, carrying with it the scents and sounds of life. I close my eyes and take a deep breath, feeling the world around me in a way I haven't allowed myself to in decades. In this moment, I make a decision. I will not spend my remaining days trapped in this self-imposed prison of seconds and minutes. I will go out into the world and experience it in all its messy, unpredictable glory. I will learn to live not by the tick of a clock, but by the beat of my own heart. As I turn back to my workshop, I see my life's work with new eyes. These clocks, these intricate machines, they are not masters to be obeyed, but tools to be used wisely. They can remind us to cherish our time, to use it well, but they should never control us. I pick up my favorite pocket watch, a piece I crafted in my youth. Its steady rhythm has been my constant companion for decades. With trembling hands, I open the case and for the first time in my life, I stop the movement. The sudden silence is deafening, yet liberating. I will keep this watch as a reminder, not of time passing, but of time lived. Each scratch on its case, each wear mark on its face tells a story, not of seconds counted, but of moments experienced. As I prepare to step out of my workshop, possibly for the last time, I feel a mix of excitement and fear. The world out there is vast and unpredictable, nothing like the ordered, measured life I've known. But isn't that the beauty of it? The unknown, the unexpected, the unscheduled moments that make life worth living. I take one last look at my workshop, at the legacy I'm leaving behind. These clocks will continue to tick long after I'm gone, marking the passage of time for future generations. But my most important legacy, I realize now, will be the moments I choose to live fully in the time I have left. As I reach for the door handle, I pause. The symphony of ticks and tocks behind me seems to swell, as if in farewell, or perhaps in encouragement. I smile, knowing that even as I leave this world of precise measurements and controlled seconds, I carry with me the most valuable lesson of all, the true value of time. With a deep breath, I step forward into the unmeasured, unscheduled, gloriously unpredictable flow of life. The door closes behind me, muffling the sound of 1,000 clocks. But in my heart, a new rhythm begins. The rhythm of a life fully lived, moment by precious moment. Tick-tock, tick-tock. The Clockmaster's time has just begun.